Good morning. It's Sunday, and you know what I want to do? I want to do some apostating. Do you want to do some apostating with me? I would love to make some very succinct 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute videos that are jam packed with information that could either help those who are leaving the Jehovah's Witness organization, or maybe even those who, like me, and through my deconstruction, maybe had some fear or was a bit afraid to look into information for myself because of the things I was taught about education and questioning indoctrination. To question anything is an apostate, and an apostate can be in serious trouble with the Jehovah's Witness organization. So that is what I would like to do this morning. If you have anything that you want to add, think that you could bring to the table as far as information, please let me hear it. I am super interested in making some helpful videos for people. I will be right back. I know nobody's watching me right now, but I will be right back. I'm going to get my, if you know what I'm saying. If anybody is watching, the goal today for me is to try to put together some informational. Hi, I don't know who is in the audience, but hi there if you're watching. I'd like to put together some videos. I don't do the hand grinder anymore. It hurts my hands. Put together some videos about the JWs and what the organization does, who they are, everything. I want to talk about everything, but I want it to be easily shareable videos. Okay. Right back. If you are in the chat and you are religious, Jehovah's Witness, or whatever, holla back. Let me know. Let me know who you is. Who are you? Who you be? Where you be at? Why are you here? Are you watching a weirdo? Can you hear me? Can you even hear me? I have no idea. Okay, I'm coming. 1 second. Okay. Ooh, why does my connection not look so good? Can y'all hear me okay? It says my connection is not great. Hi, home and blanket. Are you home in your blanket? I like it. I'm going to put my headphones on because when I turn this is called a Mighty handheld for flour. And when I use that, I like to turn my fan on so it doesn't get smoky in here. Okay, wait. Oopsie, did I turn it on? This way. Yesterday I did a live stream and I didn't have my microphone on at all. I was wearing these for no apparent reason because nobody could hear me any different. Okay. All right, so I am going to go through some of the ideas that I had to maybe help break down some indoctrination. Let me grab my OneNotes. Okay. What I thought might be a good first video is requirements to become a Jehovah's Witness. So many people don't have a clue what happens when you become a member of the Jehovah's Witnesses. Because when you're first studying home and blanket, if you're a witness, when you're first studying, the Jehovah's Witnesses are really good at love bombing you. So everything feels fun. You feel like you're learning new stuff. People are so excited to meet you, hang out with you. At some point, that does wear off, and you realize soon enough that you have to go to every single meeting. There's no reason to miss. You have to go out in field service. There is no reason to not go out in field service. You have to make monthly donations when you may not have realized when the JWs came to your door, that was going to be part of the requirement, is giving them monthly donations. And it's something that you have to do, even though they will tell you it's not required. It is something that you are required to do. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Home and Blanket. I really appreciate that. I'm just learning myself. I don't claim to be any kind of expert, but I hope that I can be vulnerable. I hope I can be vulnerable in my lack of education so other people can see that it's okay not to know something. It's okay to say, I don't have a clue. I'm going to have to look into that. Or, hey, I think it could be this, but I don't know. Because I don't find anything that serious where I have to say, this is right, and you have to follow exactly everything that I say, like the organization does. So I'm glad that you, Lady Kazi, oh, do you see my new shirt? Black non-believers. I got it at the atheist convention. If y'all want to see a really awesome group that helps Black people when it comes to deconstruction, how to put into action, like getting things done, excellent group, super supportive. I got to meet Tina Mandisa, I believe that's her name. Super nice. Give me 1 second. I got to take a hit. This is my mighty. Good morning. I'm just, I'm not doing anything that would get me in trouble with the organization. This is all legal. Hey, so since y'all are here, if anybody wants to join me, you're all always more than welcome to join me. This is not anything formal. No, it's not formal. Like, I'm just here to talk shit. I want to make videos about, I want to make videos about every organization at some point. But since I know more about the Jehovah's Witnesses, I want to make some really good videos that are easily shareable. So maybe 1 minute that are just easy to digest, quick. You can send to somebody. Maybe it will spark some interest. Maybe it'll help heal. So if you can think of anything, any particular subjects that you would like me to make a video, edit, even if you want to do the voiceover, like if you have all the ideas and you just want to do the voiceover, I can put the pictures, the words on the screen. I'm doing my best to learn how to do editing. So that's why I've been wanting to do it, is so that way I'm not sending out these dumb videos that look like a fifth grader made it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Smart. Oh, Lady Kazi, just a FYI, the Canaanite Pantheon family tree, Lord of mercy, the family tree that I made yesterday, I did tweet it. I updated it because I had obviously made a couple mistakes on it. So I fixed that and I did tweet it. I don't know where else to put it. I maybe need to get like a website where I can put stuff. And in the video, in the actual description from yesterday, I put all the links to all the, well, it's not all the books I've read, but a huge, I think there's like 8 to 10 books there that I've read about Asherah, the other gods, etc. So there's a lot about Ishtar and Anna. There's a lot of them mentioned in there. Okay, so I don't have a Discord, but I would think that you could join actually, you can join, I'm lying. I do have a Discord because it's the Biddy Buddha channel, derp, which I am on. So I will find a way to figure it out and send you an invite to Discord. It's probably in one of the links, one of the Pious Placebo video descriptions or something, I wouldn't doubt. But yes, and any ideas, you can always private me there. It's probably easier to reach me there than anywhere else. I'm getting pretty good at checking my Discord. Kind of, sort of. Yes, there you go. Message me on it. Although I do have some trouble sometimes figuring out how to message people on there. I'm getting better. Practice makes perfect. What do you want me to do? On the TikTok? Okay. I can send it on the Talkity. Actually, here, let me see if I can just figure it out. Biddy Buddha channel. Oh, invites are disabled. Okay, got it. So I will ask Biddy how to get an invite. I apologize for that because I don't know, because it's her server. Oh, thank you. I'm worth the wait. So you say. All right. So here's some of the ideas if I didn't already tell you. One of the first videos I thought I would do is requirements to become a member of Jehovah's Witnesses, because I want people to understand you're becoming a member. You have to fulfill certain duties. It's not just like, oh, I go to this church every year whenever they do the memorial. No, that's really not how you're supposed to be a witness. You can get away with that, but they won't really associate with you. So it's kind of like they'll say hi to you, but they won't really like ever invite you over or hang out, anything like that. So requirements: weekly meeting attendance, weekly spending time proselytizing, writing letters, knocking on doors, making phone calls, monthly donations. What else? What are the other requirements that I'm not even thinking of that makes it more business transaction-y, so people get that it's like a business transaction in a way? Ex-witness week. Ex-witness week, yeah. Actually, Ex-Witness Awake Jonathan has another Discord server that I am part of. And I think Jonathan has his, I mean, it's mostly JWs in there, but it's probably Jonathan. Is it open for Lady Kazzy? Lady Kazzy is amazing. Apostate babe Linda, are you questioning my ability to talk fast? I mean, you know how I'm going to do that? No, I'm just kidding. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm going to just see what happens if I can make the information as, you know, what's that word thing where the commercial says it made sense, but it was wordy or something like that. That's probably what I need, is that girl. And maybe I could make it happen. However long it is how long it is, but I'll try not to make it like with my face trying to look cute and emotional. I just want it to be informative. Although, that being said, if it was just words on a screen with pictures of people, you know, like an informative video would be, stock footage, yada, yada, is that going to catch people's attention, or does it need to be someone's? This is the stuff I don't know. What will people want? What will hit their heart? What will they want to hear? What will they want to see? Y'all help me. Help everything around my heart. I appreciate it. I think you're being way too kind. Way too kind. But I'll take it. What do y'all think? That's like the psychology of it that I don't know. Because when I'm in my certain moods and all I want is information, like I'm so good with just like info. But then there's the times where you want to have something to connect to. You don't want to just be words on a screen, right? In real life, is that what you're saying, Apostate babe? It should be because you want to see the emotion of it. I guess if you did it like in a professional setting, kind of how they do when they do their interviews, somebody, you know, sitting down, facing the camera, right, the correct lighting, nice backdrop, explaining their point of view. Do you think that would work? Because my mind is not necessarily always the place to go for opinions, because I'd have so many and it's hard to number down exactly what I feel. Okay. Thank you, Apostate babe Linda. It needs to be all you. It's all you, girl. It's got to be you. So that being said, I would like it to not all be me. So if anybody would like to add their face to it or add their voice to it, whatnot, we can make a series. And I don't know what I'd have to figure out a name for the series. I mean, I don't have to have a name, but I would like to have a name for the series, because then it would probably make sense to have it in a playlist on the YouTubes, because I believe that YouTube likes playlists, and I haven't even made any yet, so I need to make a playlist. But I get it. Okay. Which is why I'm asking, because my emotions sometimes play tricks on me. I don't know what is really not good with it. Oh, right. What was your religious background? Because I forget. Apostate Babe left. Did you say you left 14 years ago? And then Ex-Witness Awake, his waking up was, I think, only a handful of years ago too, right, Jonathan? If he's still here listening. But I feel like right now, I sound like a Jehovah's Witness when I say some of their key phrases, but striking while the iron's hot, this whole COVID thing has brought a huge amount of self-awareness to people. And obviously, like, government corporations have taken advantage of people when they're at their worst. But I do think that just from what has happened has caused people to kind of question things more than they had. Maybe they're not as well, some are very even more extremely vulnerable. Obviously, look at QAnon. But for someone like me who used to be vulnerable, 100% was not very good at critical thinking. For me, I absolutely have changed. Oh, 40 years. Why did I think 14? Well, freaking good for you. Babe, Apostate Babe Linda James has been out for 40 years. I'm happy for you. That's so good. Oh, Jonathan's driving. Okay. Oh, Norse pagan. That's dope. I at some point want to learn about the Norse god. I have just a tiny bit of ancestry, supposedly. You know how that all works. Anyhow, but I've always wanted to look into that. So at some point, after I get out of the Canaanite Pantheon, I'm going to start to dive into other ones. What was I saying? Oh, just about people kind of waking up. I think they're more adept now at maybe being told some things that they always thought were real aren't. You know, they've kind of been hit with the 1-2 punch of like economy, not doing well, sickness. Unfortunately, many people have lost loved ones to, the panorama. I don't know if you can say pandemic on here. I don't freaking know. TikTok rule, YouTube. So, right, it's awesome. It's all fun mythology. I want to strike while the iron's hot. Are y'all keeping up with me? Because I'm going back and forth with what I'm saying. And is my connection okay? My connection's saying that it's low, but usually my connection is super dope down here. I think my computer is actually failing because I have way too many things open and I'm running out of space. Honestly. Desktop. No, worry. I just cancel. I just want to close this. Why are you making me save it? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I have to save as. I don't even think I uploaded my screenshot when I did my live. I did this whole screenshot thumbnail. I didn't even use it. I'll have to add it post. Yes. Thank y'all for being patient with, as my friend Wally says, a cave woman. But Wally is not a cave person. If y'all follow Wally, he's amazing. Hey, Biddy. Biddy, Buddha. Biddy, Buddha. Biddy, Biddy. Oh, hey, Beard Buddha. Would I be able to have a link for our server? I tried to, and it said share links are turned off for our server. Or I might not have been doing something right. 40-something-year-old in technology. You're never late. See, this is the thing, Darth Magog. Oh, Darth Magog. Gog of Magog. This is the best thing about Sundays now. I woke up this morning and I just had this feeling of, oh my gosh, I don't have to go to frickin' church. I don't have to go sit there and pretend that I enjoy what is being forced down my throat. And then I don't have to go out afterwards and go force other people to want to do what I'm being forced to do. Like the guilt. I didn't realize how guilty I felt for so long because all these feelings are just kind of surfacing. But like, oof, oh, did you, Biddy? I'm telling you, right? Like all these, just sometimes from talking to y'all, just sometimes from thinking. But this morning I just woke up and thought, not only did I hate what I had to do, I feel so guilty that I told people it was a good thing. I feel guilty that I was telling my kids that it was the right choice. Like, bleh. So this is the kind of apostate church I am here for. Yes. Oh, Wally. Right. 2 hours of public talk, watchtower study, and then field service afterwards. And I don't know about y'all. And I'm not trying to diss my parents because I do love my parents. And I feel like they're forced into that cycle too. And maybe they're just as unhappy about it. I don't know. But anytime I would have to go out in field service on Sunday, and you've sat in maybe you got to eat before you went to Kingdom Hall. You sit in Kingdom Hall for 2 hours, and then you're required to go out for a few hours. If I would ask my dad for like snack money so we could stop and take like a 15-minute break. How much, Ryan? You just asked me for $5 2 weeks ago. It was just, and sometimes I just stopped asking him because I felt guilty for having to ask my dad for money. So I would just either like not eat anything, or sometimes my friends would like get me something if their parents were like notice I didn't have any money. But I'm sorry, that was just like a trauma dump. You're welcome for that, everybody. But not being able to relax. Yeah. Forgiving yourself for the choices that I wasn't my higher, 100%, because I don't want to hate the person I was, because she was doing the best she could with the information she was given. Truly. And that's why I feel the same for my mom. She had a shitty ass life. Good morning, M&K. Apostates, unite. She was given a shitty life too. And she only had tools that were given to her by white men. Oh, my apologies. A black man, as of, I don't know how many years ago, they added to that number. But always dudes who were of the same opinion, who had the same common goal. And in the lens of a 2,000, 1,000-year-old anthology. So how is it supposed to work for modern day? It doesn't work for modern day. It's just wild that you could even try to make it work, right? Oh, and anybody wants to join, I did say that earlier, but if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome. Can you still hear me okay? I'm not sure why my Wi-Fi is telling me it's not good, because generally my Wi-Fi is always good down here. Oh, I can turn this off. I wonder if that will help. Could y'all hear that? That's my exhaust fan for when I smoke, so it doesn't get smoky in here. Your aunt became inactive right after she had kids. I think she also felt guilty about taking them to meetings, right? The only reason The only times truly I made my kids go to Kingdom Hall was when I left my ex many times because it wasn't a good relationship. It took many times to finally stay gone. But every time I would return to my parents' house with my children, I would then have to go back to Kingdom Hall because obviously what I do now falls under their household. So they're held accountable for anything I do wrong. So here I am trying to just work, raise my kids, and now I got to start going back to meetings, taking my kids there. And I didn't like it. So every time I went back to my ex, it was just part of it was just not having to be around him anymore. I mean, around like that religion anymore. Isn't that a shame? An abusive prick is sometimes safer than an abusive organization. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even. Oh, there was a glitch. Was there a glitch? Could you hear everything I said? I think since I turned that fan off, my Wi-Fi signal is okay. I think it interferes with my signal. Yeah, it is still relatable because our life is super glitchy as a Jehovah's Witness. So anyway, anybody who's here right now, the purpose of this was to get ideas in regards to concise videos that I can make now that I'm learning how to edit. I've been trying to beef up my editing skills so I could get to this point. I want to make some succinct videos about information in regards to the J-dubs because, like I said, striking while the iron is hot, people are questioning things. They might be more open to information. And for those who don't have a super big attention span, maybe they can't sit through hours of Ryan just yabbly-dabbling on. I get it. I understand. I like it. I like hearing people talk because it makes me feel like I know them. You know, it's like, oh, that's my friend in my head when it's really not. But I enjoy that kind of feeling sometimes. I like podcasts, the Burning Eating podcast, Burning Eating. I love them. They're one of my favorites. But for those who can't do that, maybe just some bullet points, maybe for those super visual. I don't know if bullet points are good for those who are visual. I don't know, y'all, what works for people's brains because so many things work for my brain. I don't know. I have to go take a look. I only watched one of your videos, I think, Apostate Babe. I have to, but it was really good. I forget what it was about. Shoot. I forget what the topic was, but yes, please check out Apostate Babe's videos and I will make sure I check them out. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I just think my computer is possibly struggling because I've got too much on here. Is there anything else I can close? I got Skype, OneNote, Chrome, Safari. I could close Safari. I don't think I have anything important on there. See what happens. Discord. I want to leave Discord open. And I got Spotify. Actually, I can quit Spotify because it'll still keep playing. Fingers crossed. The computer will sort its life out. I need to go through and start deleting some of the raw footage that I've taken, like with this green screen. Seems like the green takes a lot of space. I could be wrong. A Pharaoh poster on the TikTok. You have good TikToks. Hit them hard. That's what I like to see. Yeah, as you do on TikTok, right? It's just kind of the random. They say you should have a niche, and I do kind of have a niche, but I do post other than that. Because sometimes I do post like political stuff or stuff about ACAB, whatnot. There says there's 10 people in here, but I don't know who everybody is. But that's okay. They might be busy just listening to the sounds of Ryan's voice. Oh, is this mic working? Guess what helped to know if this is the mic that's turned on. Oh, y'all, do you want to hear what happened to me this morning? You probably don't. Trigger warning, you might want to plug your ears. I was walking my dog. Okay, I'm going to do what my friend, not my friend, a person on TikTok does. Doo-doo alert. This is a doo-doo alert. Are y'all ready? If you want to leave it, this is the time to, okay, 2 people dipped out. Doo-doo alert. I was walking my dog this morning. Hi, Norwaltino. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hi, Mina. Enjoy doing your laundry. I got to do laundry too. And I got to water my plants. Walking my dog. Realize I only have 1 bag. It happens. Okay. Whatever. I was like, okay, I can try to make it work. Pick up the poo, put it in the bag, tie a knot. And what I usually do is tie the bag around the handle. Like there's a little clip. So I put it on the handle so that way I don't have to hold it. It just swings from the handle. Well, there was a split in the bag. Oh, yeah. So as I'm walking, and unfortunately my puppy had a not happy tummy this morning. His tummy, he ate something yesterday. So yesterday and today he's feeling better now. He's fine. But it's just working its way. So anyway, I'm walking and out of the slit is sloshing doo-doo. Doo-doo. Now, thankfully, I had on my long black hoodie that I made because it protected my body from the sloshing doo-doo, because the doo-doo was where the bag was swinging as I was walking on the side. And I just happened to hit my hand. Like, I guess I was walking because I had my phone in my hand, so I didn't even realize. So I had my phone in my hand and I put my hand down and I'm like, doo-doo alert. And I had to, oh no, Fred got a chicken bone yesterday. Yeah, it does. It sounds, look, I didn't really want to touch the thing because I washed my hands several times. Trust me. I was like, I don't want to touch anything. Yeah. So I was, I don't know, like a half a block or something from my house. So I just called to my phone. Hey, Siri, text my husband. Can you please come pick me up? I have shit all over me. But I was like, I'm not going to stop walking because just in case he doesn't get it, I can't touch my phone. I can't look at it. So it's just in my pocket now. Because it's I don't see a husband. No, Siri, shut your whore mouth. You're not helping me now. So I just kept walking and I felt bad because I'm walking like this, like just trying not to breathe, trying not to touch anything else. And my dog is continuously trying, you know how he does. He's trying to sniff everything. I'm like, come on, Buster, I got to go. And of course, my husband didn't come because he didn't get the message. He did finally get it and greet me at the door. And he helped take everything and washed it. And we put it in the washer. Anyhow, that was my morning. Yeah, split bag. Got to check the bag. You got to check the bag. Who knew? Sad situation. Who's Fred? Is Fred your dog? I know who Zizi is. But who's Fred? Is Fred a puppy wuppy? Or do you have another cat? A cat named Fred? All right. So I have some good ideas then on the format of the video. Oh. Is he okay? Oh, is that why you've had a rough... Oh, is that what was going on, you poor thing? Oi. Along with working and everything else. That is so upsetting. Ugh. I'm so very sorry. Poor Fred. Oh, I want to see Fred next time. Do you ever show Fred? I don't think I've seen Fred. I still have a shit ton of your videos I need to catch up on. Did I finish the one from yesterday? No, I think I got like 20 minutes through, and then I had to go walk puppy. And then I decided to come on here, and because I was having this epiphany, like waking up, and part of me waking up and walking, I was just having all these feelings. I was like, apostates unite. Oh, okay. Well, anyhow, either way, still stressful. I hate when the puppies get into stuff. And that's what happened, I think, with my dog. I think he got into some trash because he just does sometimes. He'll find it. If you leave a plate somewhere with something on it, he's just going to go lick it up and eat it. So from time to time, he has a bad tummy. It was mine was the last bag. So it probably just was a shit bag. Ha ha. Good. I can't wait to see Fred. Right, said Fred. I'm too sexy for your dog. Too sexy for your dog. Dog's gonna bite me. Now I have that in my head. That's what Jonathan should have sung last night. Last night, Jonathan was doing some, Ex-Witness Wake was doing some karaoke. And I think he should have continued to do that with that song. I would have done it with him. We should have done a duet. Okay. Oh, was that loud? I'm sorry, y'all. Was that loud? Didn't mean to do that. I get really excited and I forget where I am. Which was very difficult when you have to sit through hours and hours of Kingdom Hall and you can't sit still. So do y'all want to know what I developed? I don't know what I developed. But to help me, I would exercise during the Kingdom Hall. Like I would just do exercises with my feet and my legs and my arms. And it made me feel better. So I exercised in my seat for years. Yeah? Does that even make sense? Never occurred to me. Maybe I have some problems. Not until I'm older. Oh, this is one of my, I don't want to show her face really, but she gave me this cup. JW friends. I still have JW friends. They're not witnesses anymore, but true friendships, 100%. We went through some shit together, and I think that's why we're still friends. But I would sit in the Kingdom Hall and raise my legs just up and down. And then I would do just my feet up and down. And then I would do my arms like this. When people weren't watching, I would just do that. What else did I do? Oh, I would do this, praying hands and press. You're supposed to press and feel your chest pop out. Yeah, when you press, I would do that. I would squeeze my stomach and release. Oh, I would squeeze my butt and release. Oh, good morning, Dr. Josh. I'm just telling everybody the fun habits I developed when not having to sit for hours at the Kingdom Hall. I would exercise in my seat. Lots of fun. But the idea of this whole shebang this morning was just to get ideas on how to make some informative videos for those who are leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses organization or have left but are afraid. And you might have heard of the terms PMO, POMO, physically in, mentally out, physically out, mentally in. There's all kinds of us out there. But anyhow, yeah. So I've been working on my, if you've noticed, I've been working on my editing skills, trying to figure out how to use Keynote, which I'm getting better with, and iMovie. And so far, so good. I do see things I could have done better, but it is what it is. But now that I'm kind of getting that down, I want to try to harness my skills and make some content that is easily digestible for those who maybe aren't able to watch like a 20-minute video. Hopefully make it as small as possible but I don't want it to just be words that don't mean anything because there's no feeling or emotion behind it. So learning how to do that is difficult. I'll figure it out. Apostates unite. I use iMovie. So I use iMovie for like all my editing green screen stuff. And then what do you mean, Wally? I don't know. But because yeah. So because I already said it. Okay, I think I get what you mean. This live shit is hard. And I would love to get a updated PC Mac at some point, because this one, I mean, it's still great. It works great, but it's just struggling, and I can't update it to the newest version of iMovie because it won't work with it. So at some point, but for now, that's what I'm using. And anything I can't do in iMovie, I've kind of figured out how to do in Keynote. So if you don't know how to use Keynote, I don't know, I guess is Keynote just for Mac? What do you use, Wally? Because your videos are really good, and your green screen. Because I'm assuming that's what you use, right? A green screen? Oh, I said I wanted to make one on what it takes to become a member of the Jehovah's Witnesses. I want to make one on, blood doctrine. For the blood doctrine, what do you think would be best for that one? Scriptures that prove that accepting blood is acceptable, that it's scripturally not found. When they started the blood doctrine, how they've changed and had new light about the blood doctrine. What do you think would be good to add for that one? Oh, you have DaVinci Resolve. You should do, Wally. You should do. If you want to do anything together, if you want to like do a transfusion. Do you want to become one with me, Wally? Oh, y'all, I am totally like joking, please. I was part of a blood cult, but no more. I mean, considering that they make sacrifices of their children. I mean, let's be honest. Jehovah's Witnesses won't receive blood, but they will kill their child as a blood sacrifice to their God. Digest it. It's the truth. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll mail you a plant. Absolutely. And there's so many. I've had so many people comment and tell me they've lost aunts, uncles, like all kinds of family members, friends. So sad. Spam my chat, please. It feels like you're talking to. I can hear your voice in my head. So, do you like how I spam your chat? Did I sound like you? In my head, I sounded like you. Right? Don't be a martyr. But in being a martyr, that is a sacrifice. You are opting out. There is an option in, and you're opting out. And they continuously encourage people to opt out, as they are doing to those being persecuted in Ukraine right now. And I'm sure even in Russia, wherever else, they encourage people to die in the name of their organization, not in the name of God, their rules. Ow! Did I just cut myself with my nail? Sorry, did I yell again? Didn't take much to sell Wally on that. Yes, I have a plethora of plants. I think, you know what my favorite could be? Like, I love my monstera. My monsteras are just, they're hardy. They're so easy to take care of. If y'all are worried about getting a plant, monsteras, if somebody tells you they're difficult, they're they have it in the wrong soil. Promises. Promises, promises. I have 2 or 3 plants that have literal flecks of silver on them. I don't, how the fuck does Mother Nature put silver flecks on a leaf? Hello? Obviously, it's God. Just joking. I want to show you, give me a second. I want to show you this plant because it is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. Ooh, but she could be caught. Oh God, don't rip. Don't rip, baby. Oopsie. You okay? Do I have it? Okay. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay. Now I know this is not going to, going to do her justice on the camera here. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I got to spin her this way. All right. Where is she? Yeah, you can't even see it. But this leaf, can I get it closer? This is just heavy. Yeah, I don't think you can truly see it. But that's silver. All that like white dusty stuff you see, that shines. It's shiny. Oh, and this one too. This one too is literal silver in the stripes. It's called a wandering jewel. And it's stunning. Wait. No, don't. Thank y'all. Okay. There we go. Hopefully I didn't snap anything. Have you... I actually hadn't. I don't know if you were talking to Wally, but I actually hadn't drank enough water this morning. I just realized it's 11:27. And I haven't drank since I got back from walking my dog. So you only have one plant, Wally? Which do you have? Do you know what it is? Is it a pothos? Just like a vine? I love vines. If you need easy to take care of pothos, like I said, Monstera, philodendron. Is that the right word? Yeah, philodendron are easy to take care of. Good morning, Gabby. Shut up. In the middle of your Zoom meeting, a contest will ensue with the purpose of alleviating boredom. Who's cracking who up? Oh, you have a ginseng plant? This mother. He's like, I only have one plant. It's ginseng. You got a ginseng plant. I mean, I might have all this, but I don't have a ginseng. A ginseng. I don't have a ginseng. A ginseng. Ginseng? Oh, God. Oh, no. I made myself forget how to say it. Ginseng? Oh, no. What did I just do? How do you say it? Ginseng. I'm too high for this. Ginseng? That's the right word, right? Oh, you have an idea for the blood? Oh, and again, if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome to join. This is just me trying to gather information, shit talk, because I want to start making the videos to help people get information. And even if it just is one of those videos that somebody watches and they're like, oh yeah, my friend my coworker is a JW. Whew, I feel bad for this guy. I'm going to make sure like I don't make fun of him because like this is pretty shitty. They deal with this. You know what I mean? So it's going to be informative it could be informative for anybody, even just for the general public who don't know, and maybe to stop them from like, oh yeah, my buddy at work, my coworker asked me to study the Bible. It sounded interesting. I don't know if I like all this. I'm not down for it. Right? Ginseng. Ginseng? Ginseng. Ginseng. I lost the ability to talk. Oh, because y'all, if y'all are in the chat and you don't know, the Jehovah's Witnesses, if you're in the hospital, you're ill, you need blood, they are at the hospital the moment they get the word, and they get the word immediately because they're one of the first contacts on the ID card that you have to carry with you. You carry this no blood ID card with you everywhere you go. So they're the first people contacted. And when they get there, they are like watching the doctors and nurses like hawks, making sure that you do not accept blood. So even if somewhere in your head, you're like, oh, I don't want to die, they're there making you feel like that to die is better than to be saved. I think that's a good idea, Wally. Yes, because Wally, that's it. See, this is what I want, Wally, and this is why I need help. I don't necessarily know how to do calls to action. You know what I mean? This is all a new skill set for me, but I want to learn. I want to be able to help or even just boost people who do know how to, because there are so many people who have already had boots to the ground when it comes to this organization and others and whatnot. But I think that absolutely adding the calls to action are going to be imperative to making change, because it's really the government who is not protecting these people too. Like, obviously the organization is not protecting their members, but the government is allowing it when they shouldn't be, because they're breaking the law. They're doing things that if a company did, that company would be out of business, or they'd fire the manager and get like new help. But that's not what happens when it comes to this organization. So getting calls to action are really important. Thank you for bringing that up. Oh, the JWs are four times more likely to die on a ventilator. Are you talking in regards to like COVID? Am I allowed to say COVID on here? I always get afraid this is like TikTok no-nos. But right, the Dutch government is, they are the leaders right now. That I want to do what they're doing. Like, I mean, what the I can't even think of the man's name. I follow him on Twitter. Oh, I want to give him a shout out. But one of the guys who's like the biggest proponents of like getting farts. Well, anyhow, I'm thankful that there is a government who are setting standards. And, you know, I guess Australia did okay, but they could have done way, way better. I want to see our government stand up and do the right thing. And the JW organization has so much money and power. But I don't want that to ever discourage me. I don't ever want that to discourage me. I just know what I'm up against. But that's not ever going to stop me, because I'm not a child anymore, so they can't shut me up. Well, see, Gabby, that's what I'm thinking. I've been talking about this on the Ex-Witness Awake, the Apostate Coalition server. So if y'all aren't on there, you should kind of join and talk with us. But in my opinion, looking at some of those rings that they've worn look like Masonic rings. It looks like that V shape with you know what I'm talking about. We've seen it on wasn't that on Russell's tombstone, the Freemason symbol, or was it just the triangle? He had other symbols on there. And of course they removed that. So was that what your video was on, Apostate Babe? The tomb? I can't remember. I apologize. Anyhow. Yes. So please, I'll get to that. I'm sorry. So please join Ex-Witness Wake server, Apostate Coalition, y'all. We do talk a lot about activism, how we can bring attention to stuff, whatnot, or just help each other just with breaking down biblical stuff or talking and seeing how we're doing. This stuff is rough sometimes. This is all new territory. This is a whole generation of people realizing, oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, the European governments seem to be doing the most against the Watchtower, and this pleases me. This pleases me too. Cheers to that. I just want them to do better. And hey, I'll take any progress, but it's not fast enough for the kids, man. It's just not. It can't be fast enough for these poor kids. 40 billion. $40 billion. It's a number that it's insurmountable. I can't even conceive what I could heal the world. Like the world would be, right? Like, and they send people to the borders of Ukraine and Russia with signs. Is that all out of those people's pockets? Is all the travel, the helping the people in the homes? Is this all coming from the volunteers? You know, where is the money going? I need to know. Right, puppy? Hi, puppy. He's your puppy dog. Hi, baby. Come here. I can't reach, baby. Come. There you go. Yes, it was on the pyramid, Jonathan. Okay. I thought it was on the pyramid, which is why they removed it. Yeah, it's really for, if you're just healing from religious trauma, come and join. Oh, your Discord link is expired from your bio, Jonathan. It's a lot of super yachts. There's no way this money is just sitting in a bank account. I wish I could get in there. Why can't I sneak in there, guys? Oh, I probably shouldn't say that on live. Woo-hoo, I'm gonna get in trouble. Have I done a video on sexy sex? Oh, what you mean, like purity culture kind of sexy sex? Sexy sex. Too sexy for my sex. I'm too sexy for my sex. Too sexy for my sex. The ARC wasn't, the ARC, is that from the Australian Royal Commission? Okay, the Australian Royal Commission was an inquiry. The charities had to answer to the government because the government promotes these charities by way of funding, right? But also, too, doesn't our government fund these churches, right? Am I wrong? I need to get my story straight. I need to get educated way faster than what's happening. I'm trying my best here, y'all. I need lip balm. Where's my thing? Oh, there it is. Are you kidding me? Feed the world less than 4. Mind-boggling. And they still ask for money. Where? Why? Oh, you do have to update it weekly? Okay, I wasn't sure how those links worked and whatnot. Okay, you put one in the chat. My bad. Let me. Do 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 do. Boop bop. Well, Wally, do you want to be the elder that walks in the room? Can I be on the deathbed and I can just spit blood out of my mouth? No, I'm just kidding. I'm scared. And while you didn't answer me, what about sexy sex? You gotta get in the Discord, man. It's like where all the shit's happening. It's where it's going down. Talking about the broskies. The governing body broskies. I think we should make a video of the governing body just being total broskies. We should do them in the style of the internet bros with the mic, with the podcast bros. But it will be governing body bros. And they can just like have the mic and do the whole like, women are like 10% more stupider than men are, which is why they're not good with their emotions. I should take direct quotes of theirs. I can take direct quotes of theirs and do the internet, or is it podcast bros? Whatever, with the governing body. I think that would be a perfect. Rat bastards. Woo! Lacking Sith representation. Yes, we need you, Darth Big Og. No worries. No worries. Did I touch my cactus this morning? I feel like I have a cactus needle in my... No, I didn't. I was watering some of my plants. I have to water the rest later today. Check them and see if they need water. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Anywho, well, I can give it a shot. Sometimes I think things are hilarious and they're not so hilarious. So you never know. You never know how it's going to go. Jarrett Flush needs to. I need to do Jarrett Flush. I could be... I think I do a very good Stephen Lett. I think I have the face for it. I've got the way he talks sometimes. It's very expressive. The money coming in is less than the money going out. All right, Lady Kazzy can do the things. Give me a script. I can do the things. Am I boring, y'all? I hope so. Oh, pardon me. You know what I want to do? Actually, I need to figure out. I want to do something on the goddesses. Let's just do first. I want to do something on the goddesses of the Canaanite Pantheon. Like bring one of the stories to life or something. Maybe like a gnat when she's murdering people. I mean, she's fascinating. Or should I do a story based on the Ugaritic and like Hurrian like tales and stuff that they found like all like throughout Canaan, like those little texts? Should I make a story out of it, or should I just kind of make like use what I know of their personality and what they were supposed to represent and just make like my own story like they do with... Oh shit, I didn't look at the... I'm not looking. Oh, hey Mel, good morning. How you doing, honey? Love you. I didn't even see you there. How'd I miss you? I forget what I was saying, y'all. Oh, or should I just make up my own script based on the goddesses? What would you think would be more fun? Oh, that's a good idea, Jonathan. All the helpers be the same people because they're clones. That's perfect. Well, they go hand in hand. Religion and government has never been separate. It was supposed to be over in this country. That was the whole premise of coming to this country, is so that they would be free from religion. And now we can't get it out of our government. We're just like the rest. We are no different than those other countries. It's wild. It's wild, man. It's wild how they brainwash people into thinking this is freedom. So Wally says, for me, when leaving Watchtower, sex was one of the most awkward and infuriating and crazy things I'd ever dealt with. And I think if more people talked about it, it would be very helpful to those leaving. You know what, Wally? You're 100% right. You are, because when I first went to counseling, like therapy, he was telling me how I never really thought about it, but purity culture does a wild scrambled egg thing to your brain. You just don't see, women see themselves as sex objects, and men see themselves as helpless buffoons who can't help being perverts. It's wild what they do to us. So when you leave, sometimes even when I got married, I still had guilt having sex. I was married. You should not feel guilty for having sex when you're married. That's freaking weird. But you know why that is because you're supposed to, like a light switch, hate sex, love sex. Do y'all know female bodies? Ew. Doesn't always work that way. I'm just yapping. Sorry, y'all. Oh, good. Thank you, Lady Kazzy. I don't like doing these lives. It feels weird to me. Just super weird, but Yep. It is right, because government and religion, hand in hand. I miss your face too, Mel. I got to meet Mel at the Atheist Convention the weekend before. Amazing. I can't wait till next year. Oh, I gave you a shout out earlier, Mel. Y'all, when I said earlier, one of the podcasts that I like watching is the Burning Eden podcast. I have no idea, but it's hard for me to say that. Burning Eden podcast. Mel Trifidi is the host, along with Baphomet, both from TikTok. You can find Mel Trifidi under that name. And you can find the Burning Eden podcast anywhere you listen to your podcast, I believe. And they also have a YouTube channel. So subscribe, find Baphomet, subscribe. Oh, I legit had a panic attack when anything on sex. Yeah. Or y'all remember those horrible conversations we used to have, if y'all did, with our parents when we went through the Young People Ask book? I think we should just do a Young People Ask Bible study and have two parents and the kids, and how effing awkward it is to have these conversations when you're not allowed to really, the conversation is no. You feel this way? No. You like this? No. That's the conversation. Second place being dating. Dating was rough for me. I had a serious nice guy, nice girl complex coming out of the call. Understandably. Yeah, 100%. I think about things I said and feel it's all right, honey. Me too. I was a woman hater. I didn't trust women. I loved them. I had best friends, but I hated myself because I was told I was just not, there's just so many things we're ingrained with. We don't realize how it's being fulfilled in our everyday life, Oopsie, did I just click that? I'm sorry, I'm trying to scroll. I'm glad that we all have grown out of it and I hope y'all are having better sex lives. I tell you what.
Do y'all want to hear a secret?
No, I can't say anything. No, that would be bad if I did that. That's weird. Even hookers got an audience with King Solomon to resolve the dead baby argument, but the guys are completely insulated from reality and unapproachable. It always turns into be our fault. Dinah is like the epitome of turning a story on its end right back at the poor person who was the victim. In my book of Bible stories, Dinah is painted as the one who did the wrong thing because she went where she wasn't supposed to. So basically, it's Ryan. You knew you shouldn't went to that bar by yourself. You're not supposed to go places by yourself. So what happened to you in the parking lot of said bar? Your fault, right? That's literally how that Bible story book is painted to children. It is the young person's fault, whether it be boy, girl, whatever. It's never the adult's fault or the perpetrator's fault. Oh, yeah, you want to do that? Young people ask, we should do that. Do y'all want to do a young people ask Bible study? And we could do a cringe panel. Like we could all, obviously your face wouldn't be on there, Darth Magog, but you would be on there, but we could do like a cringe panel. We could maybe rate each story, like which one is worse, like 1 through 5, cringe factor or something. That would be so much fun. I would love to do that. Yeah, I will do that. After this, I will make sure I add everybody's who I've shouted out. I'll add their links in the description afterwards. Thank you. It's always good to help boost your friends, y'all. Boost your friends in this world. We are the ones who are going to help each other through this. Be each other's support system. Don't take on too much people's shit. I'm not saying that. But if you can lend a helping hand to people and giving them a voice when they've been impacted by religion, love your friends. That's why I like everybody in here, because everybody in here is like super cool and doesn't mind me just sitting here shooting the shit. I'm not shitting. Although I did have shit on my hand this morning. Oh, you have a voice changer? That's dope. That's really cool. All right, well, we just got to name the time and place, and we can do it. We can do it and do it to it. Because I've always wanted to do like the young people ask, because it was like the worst time of my life going through that book. You're afraid to even touch down there. What's it like down there? Well, I don't know. I'm not allowed to talk about it. It's attached to my body, but I don't own it. My Father owns it. My God owns it. My church owns it. I don't own it. Isn't that freaking a weird concept? But y'all, seriously, sex is so much better now because there's no guilt attached to it, because I don't give 2 fucks about nobody's watching me, judging me, right? So much better. The guilt just makes it so much. The guilt-free, not the guilt. Guilt-free. Or even after self-pleasuring. Did y'all have that? You'd self-pleasure and then feel guilty for it? Like, you shouldn't feel guilty for enjoying your body. But that's how they make you feel. Like, it would be welcoming demons. They would say that kind of like self-pleasure welcomes demons, homosexuality. This is what we are taught as Jehovah's Witnesses. What? Wait. That's some WAP. That's some WAP. You know what I'm talking about. We've got to do that soon, y'all. After this, we'll have to talk about it on the server, on the Discord. It is self-care, right? If you need it, you need it. That's what your hands are made for. You might not have a partner. You can't enjoy your body? Huh? Who made those rules? And people live by those rules and let their minds get scrambled by those rules. Right? The God complex for having a wank. And they love to use that Onan story. Well, do you remember what happened when Onan pulled out and he put his seed on the ground and he didn't into his dead brother's wife? Well, God, that's what happens when you jerk your gherkin. That's what happens when you scriddle the diddle. Sorry. Yeah, it does. It causes self-harm. It makes you hate yourself. It makes you not trust yourself. And it is self-care. We have been stealth and masturbating? Stealth masturbating? Is that what it is? I really have to wonder what would make you so upset. If anything, I would be like, well, show me how you do it. Why is that not a thought? Like, show me, because I don't know what you feel. Show me what you like. DJ Scribbles. Oh, we're going to need Pillowgate clips. Oh, freaking hell. Who was Pillowgate? Was that, I can't, which governing body was it? The one with the glasses. He has good hair. Don't waste your baby batter. God will get very angry. So wait a minute. Wait. God gets angry if you waste your seed, but does not get angry if you waste your life, your blood. Can y'all help me with that? Jizz, do not waste. Blood, life, not worth it. Weird. You can write out a prescription for baby batter? I'm sorry. I don't even know what I said that you... Gary Bro? He's Gary Bro. Why does that name not sound familiar? Gary... Oh, my brain. Oh, no worries, Jonathan. I'm not angry at you or anything. Well, clearly I can't think of their names right now. Whatever. But do y'all want to see Pillowgate videos? Do you taking requests? Ba-dum-bum. Or do y'all want to talk more about whatchamacallit, video ideas? But I do think I do want to add sex to it. I mean, I won't step on Wally's toes when it comes to the sex one, but I do want to add sex and purity culture to that list. Oh, yeah. I mean, who's that scientist? The environmental scientist the other day who handcuffed himself to a building, right? There's a lot of people realizing that this Christian colonized worldview is harming the people and the environment, and it's infiltrating our government. The fact that Marjorie Taylor Greene is still able to be in office, right? That shows you how corrupted the US government is. You can lead an insurrection and deny it and say you didn't do it and turn it and blame it on BLM. She said it was BLM who she thought was shooting at the Capitol, when it was a QAnon conspiracy theorist who got shot by Capitol Police. But she has the nerve to stand up there and blame it on that movement. Disgusting. Yeah, it is very dangerous because they continue to take away more and more of our freedoms. And we as agnostic and atheists, it's why I can't just sit back, because I realize that people used to think like me. I used to think I wasn't allowed to say anything. I had to stay politically neutral. I wasn't allowed to speak up on any political matters. So I know there's so many people out there who are like me, who do want to, like their heart says, like, oh, that's wrong, but I'm not allowed to speak up. And I want people to take that wall down. Even if you're religious, you should be able to stand up for what's right and say, okay, I don't maybe believe in this because of my religious background, but I'm not going to vote to make you live your life by my biblical standards, because I don't even live up to my biblical standards, right? It makes sense to me. Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene is disgusting, and they love her. Terrifying. And it's the tip of the iceberg. A lot of these people are running uncontested. I'm trying to follow, like on TikTok, as many people in small government offices that I can, just to kind of boost whatnot, like and share stuff, because I know if they're saying anything that's in regards to real freedom, they're probably getting shit on by the opposing party. And you know what I mean by that. I'm not going to get into like party lines, because I think all the parties fucking suck. The whole system is broken. And I'm sure we all can agree on that the system is broken. It shouldn't be run by money. Politicians shouldn't get a place in office based on the amount of money they have backing them. The book where does that not lead to radical power shifts? Anytime people have money, their idea is going to be, their platform is going to be top prioritized. And so you got corporations who are funneling money, or they're get churches funneling money to bill mills who are helping these government officials write these bills to put them in law. And they have nothing but time and money on their hands to do so. And as agnostics and atheists, we're not always necessarily organized. And I know that's hard to organize people who aren't an organization, but we are a community. And as a community, we do need to kind of stick together and find ways we can encourage more people to. Oh, hey, Wally. Oh, I see. JW Thoughts. I see, Wally. You have two accounts, JW Thoughts and the Wally. That's why I didn't realize who you were before. We never had the freedom to vote before. And now that we do, I make sure I take part in my local government. I never used to. I didn't know how to. It just started in 2012 where I voted in the primaries. And then I realized, like, there's so many other things that I'm supposed to be involved with. And they're probably even more important. And I think that's why things have gotten so out of whack, because those who have the freedoms just simply sit on their asses and enjoy them and use that privilege. But they don't realize that every moment there are people on the opposing team who are not happy that you have those freedoms and want to take it away. And it shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't have to continuously fight with Roe versus Wade. Why is this still a fucking fight? But we have to. We don't have the time and the bandwidth anymore to simply just allow these frickin', is it right wing? I don't know what the wing is, but white nationalists. That's what they are. White nationalists running our country. They don't care about us. Oopsie. You haven't tapped the like. Thank you. I haven't even been paying attention. You haven't even hit a goddamn like. Nobody likes me. That's okay. Yeah, with his face, but he has another account with just the WB. The WB. So although it could be like herding cats at times, getting people to organize who aren't an organization, I do feel like we're good people, a lot of good people who realize we just need to, we don't have the years of experience of trying to remove people's rights like the Christians have. They've been doing it so good for so long. We don't have the experience. In fact, we were part of it. And if anything, we need the progressives to be the main, they need to be the ones getting with their family. Those who are still religious and are still Christian, if they're progressive at all, then they would realize their rights will go away too if they don't stand up to their nationalist, white nationalist family. Everything's hanging on by a thread, I feel. Like, I always have hope, of course. I'm not like, but freedom in this country is very strained. Never really been free. Especially not Indigenous or people of color. Or women, for that matter. And one of the things I noticed at the atheist convention is there was one part where I felt it would have been nice if they had done a bit more. They had attempted to bring in different faces for the atheist community, because they had a panel of 4 men up there with I think it was a person of color who was interviewing them. But I thought the panel lacked, it just lacked. That's what I would say. There's a bigger spectrum of community, and I think it was just a very small window, and I think more could have maybe been done with the time and space. So that was a little bit disappointing, but it was still very inspirational convention and has made me want to figure out how I can have some action. Wait, the system is singularity run by the devil. Wait, Gabby, you believe in the devil? Well, Gabby, are you at XJW? I would love if you would watch my Satan series. Oh, good morning, Allison. Oh, from Arizona. Next year Arizona is where the atheist convention is going to be. So I hope to be in Arizona next year. I don't know when. I'm hoping they pick like a good time of year, not like freaking August or something. When is it hot in Arizona? All the time? Well, Lady Cassie, that was the disappointment. Every other panel, I mean, obviously there was white men there, and I'm not saying I love listening to white men. I have a white husband. I'm not saying that. But through most of the different like organizations that were there and spoke, there was all different. There was women, there was white, there was black, but then it got to this one category, like the atheist community category. I forget what it was, or I forget. It was just a question panel. And I just felt it was lacking. I was just surprised that there wasn't more done. And maybe it's because I'm not used to going to atheist conventions. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. But next year, I hope to bring, like I'm going to do bring some changes. But I hope maybe next year they take that into consideration and can get more variety. Well, I can't disagree with you that voting machines are, I mean, we know that the government, what's it called when they don't gerrymander? And what's it also called whenever they stop people from voting? There's a word for it when they hinder them. Farts. But anyway, we know that they do that. It's obvious they do that. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Well, trust me, as soon as we know, we'll probably start tweeting about it and stuff. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Well, I would have no clue. I've just been told that the weather is different because it's arid. It's not humid. So it feels different. The heat feels different. So I'm interested in feeling what that kind of heat feels like. I guess like a sauna? No, sauna is humid, right? So it wouldn't feel like a sauna. Voter repression or suppression. Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking. I mean, there was a whole bus, a church bus was turned away at a voting place because it was full of black people. If it was white people, they would have let them vote. But because it was a bus full of black people, they turned them down. They wouldn't let them vote. Are you like, what the fuck? So nothing in this country is fair, equal, right. That brings up a good question, Ryan. Do you think that XJW men are more inclined toward atheism? I found that XJW women, especially content creators, tend to be more spiritual. That is a very good question. That is a really good question. Well, I guess saying for myself, I haven't lost that teensy bit of something could be, because I don't know what I don't know, right? I'm trying to think of all the JWs. I would say that there is a possibility that women are more inclined to want to be spiritual, because I think spirituality is a connection to the earth, to people. So that would make sense. But I do think there's a lot of men out there who are not sure and are searching, possibly. You didn't miss much, Jonathan. This grill piece. Just this grill. That's nuts. Oh, yeah, no. No. Fucking hell. The way I talk, I love it. Yeah. I think it's because how we find value in the org. Women tend to be more spiritually drawn to it, while men enjoy the privileges. Oof. Yeah, because that's all we have, right, Allison? We get no privileges. There's nothing we ever can brag about, or other than maybe placing magazines, Bible studies. Absolutely. Apostate babe Linda. I'm fucking sick and tired of it, quite frankly. I'm really sick. I don't get how this country doesn't see what they've been doing, and how, like, the South is obviously a, like, bird's eye view of what these clusters of idiots can do and how they can grow and repopulate. Like, this, the hate in this country never went anywhere. It was just kind of squelched for a while, but now they have this free platform. So many ways it's okay, great. Like, now we can know who they are, but they are very emboldened, which is kind of terrifying. The people are proud of being racist, bigots. Ugh. Punch a Nazi. Punch a Nazi. Hi, C. Kelly. Yeah, right. I don't know what I don't know, and I'm okay with that. If I can know something I want to know, but if I ask a question and the answer is bullshit, that is infuriating. I'd rather somebody just tell me they don't know, or I think it's this, but not sure. I can even take that. But the lies that these white nationalists preach from the pulpit, nothing that they're preaching is from the Bible. They just helicopter these tiny, teeny, tiny sentences and turn it into this whole spiel. Locke, Pastor Greg Locke, disgusting. Getting people afraid of demons and the devil and possession, and they're talking to him, telling secrets. The hell? You can never not see Bill Cosby. I'm sick and tired. I can't. I like the Jello pudding pops. Sick and tired. I don't think I'm doing that good. I tried. Still haven't been bounced for smoking 6 months ago. I quit for now. Oh, which smoking? Which smoking were you doing? Oh, you don't have to tell me. I'm sorry. That's none of my business. Smoke what you want. Have you ever watched Fundy Fridays? She just did a really good video about Greg Locke. No, is that on? I need to follow more people on YouTube. And I want to. I just need to do the search and finding people. I'm still kind of newer on YouTube. When I first came onto YouTube, the only channels I were really watching was Lloyd Evans and Telltale. And there was a couple others that were doing like breakdowns and stuff too. I can't think of it right now, but it's just then I went to TikTok and got built up there. And now I'm trying to come to YouTube and do my own thing. I'm going to do my own thing. I have to watch Funday Fridays. I'll find them. Well, I wish they hacked them and, hey, baby. I wish that they would hack them and make me president. Just kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't hack. So, Gabby, you said do you really believe in the devil? Do you want to talk about the devil and why I don't believe in it? Do you want to talk about Satan? Do you all want me to summon a demon? I don't know how to. But the Christians tell me that simply by listening to certain music, you too can own a demon. She mostly focuses on more mainstream evangelicals, but it's really weird seeing the crossover with that NJWs. I like watching other people deconstruct, like Mormons, and I like the Leah Remini with the Scientology, because it's so, I just got chills talking about it, because it's so different yet so connected, because all the toolbox is the same. It's just how they implement their tools and their rules. I wish you could see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, demon party time. Party time. Excellent. Okay, does anybody know how you do it? I do have incense. I have juniper. I have a juniper bundle. I love Jane Elliott. Jane Elliott is a beast. She's a white woman I will listen to because she's going to tell me like it is. She's going to put me in my place. And what? Why do people, can I just ask a question? Why do people find it so damn difficult to just be wrong sometimes? I don't like to be wrong. In fact, I fucking hate to be wrong. I get embarrassed when I'm wrong. But you know what's more embarrassing to me? To walk around with my ass hanging out, to walk around with fucking toilet paper stuck to my shoe and nobody told me. I was showing my ass and nobody bothered to tell me, like, girl, you're using a slur or something. Come on. Yeah. My toolbox. My toolbox. And, I really want to look more into Zoroastrianism because isn't that where a lot of, is that Jewish mysticism or is that Yahwism or is that Abrahamic religions? I'm pretty sure Zoroastrianism had an effect on, is it Muslim? I can't remember which one. Wait. Anyhow. No need to summon more demons because you're here. Have you met me? If I had a voice changer, I probably could make people believe that I was possessed. It might make for good entertainment. Possibly not. Oh, maybe I should do that. Do y'all want to watch a Jane Elliott video? I think there's she has a really good one about where she shows the map. Oh gosh, she has so many good like classroom ones. There's so many that I've seen of hers that I think are just brilliant. She's scary brilliant. Oopsie, hold on, I want to mute my mic. I mean, if you want to talk about demons, we can talk about demons, but I don't believe in demons. I don't believe in the devil. Y'all, I've tried so many times to contact demons, to talk to spirits, to talk to my ancestors, nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing, honey. So either I'm like super cool and protective and I have like this shield, a force field around me. Or they just don't exist. Which makes me wonder, am I just not able to connect with something that other people are able to connect to when they get these inklings or see these things or have these dreams? Because I get that people have intuitions. And that's why I think there could be something. But I do think people take advantage of those with their gifts and intuitions too. Which is not cool. I'm all over the place, honey, aren't I, with what I'm saying? Well, if we can get all the demons to unite, I think we could do it. I think we could take over the world because demons have a lot of powers. See, this is the thing, like demons are so freaking powerful. Yet what are they doing? They're hiding my headphones. They're making my door creak in the middle of the night. A scratch on my window. Huh? Show me the evidence. Show me the cuts down your arm. Give me something other than you saw a shadow. I see things, and then I realize I didn't see what I thought I saw. And I'm not saying people don't see things, but the general population who says like ghosts are doing shit in their house or demons are doing stuff to them. Obviously, I'm not praying. I haven't been praying with Jehovah. I think it's because of a book I bought last week from Goodwill. I'm gonna burn this book, and I think my relationship will get better with Jehovah. Yes, Wally, I am possessed.
I am possessed.
Did I just sound like a zombie or did I sound like a demon? Neither. And I'm telling you, y'all, I used to be afraid of demons. I was afraid of the dark. I would sleep with the covers over my head. I would sleep with the light on. I would sleep in a closet. I did everything I could think of to try to protect myself from demons. And I had those terrible sleep dreams where you can't move. What are they called? Sleep paralysis. So I used to have sleep paralysis all the time. So of course I thought it was demons. It's not. It's not at all. And now I can imagine that, like, there's that how long it's been happening in history. People just didn't know what it was, so they just assumed it was demons. And it's nothing to do with otherworldly. Nice. Your coffee, your coffee. I was one the devil with the blue for 10:30. I was one the devil with the blue dress on for 10:31. Devil with the blue dress. Wait, am I not understanding what you're saying? I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm a little. Oh, you prayed to Satan for a month saying I would revoke my belief in God if he gave me a son. Wally, I'm going to do it. What I should do is every day for a month, I should do a prayer to Satan on YouTube. Just every morning at like when I wake up at like 8 a.m. at 10 a.m. and do a live praying to Satan. And if he gives me some kind of proof, yeah, I love it. I think it's great. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I remember that. I'm very, very sorry. This is what I think are the devils. The devils are these freaking jackass humans who just treat people like shit. That's the real, like, scary thing to me, are humans. Sorry, I love people, but I also, like, I'm afraid of people. You did it as a witness? Ooh, Wally, you spicy little thing. Okay. Wally was like, yeah, I was praying to Satan when I was a J-dub. Damn, you're brave. Yes, exactly. Yes, I didn't even see you say that. That's exactly it. The demons were humans. They're the men who stand at the pulpit and tell us that we're not good enough, that nothing we do will ever be good enough, that we were born sinners. That is a demon. The demons are the thoughts that they impose in our brains about ourselves, to distrust ourselves, to not think coherently for what works with us, what sits well in our soul. That's the possession. We're possessed by their thoughts. I wish I could explain that to people better. I wish I could shout it from the rooftops more eloquently. Yeah, if they're real, they don't care about me. And that's another thing. If they're real, they don't give. I try as much as I can, and they do not want to possess me. They don't want to talk about me. So y'all must be super important if they're bothering you. At Greg Locke's church, just being recycled. My dark apprentice, Reed, best friend's daughter, has started going to the Satanist temple. Sweet. You know what they do? They protest against CSA. They're doing more to protect children than the elders. Yeah. I've actually donated money to the Satanist temple. I think I signed up to be a member, but I don't think I paid for like a card or actually I gotta check that. Yeah. And they're doing a lot to try to protect our religious freedoms too, which I think is awesome. And they're probably a bit more organized. Thank you, Satan. Okay, y'all. So I have been on here for 1 hour and 49 minutes, which is like wowsies. Thank you for being on here with me. I'm either going to go Or unless you have something you'd like to discuss, I'm more than happy to discuss it. But I did get ideas. Wally, I would love to talk to you about some of those ideas. Everybody else too, you know, getting ideas together on how we can join hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Watch New Pussycat. Meow, meow, meow. Bye, friends. Bye, Wally. Thanks for joining. Appreciates it. Yeah, please. You're on the. I hope you all got the invites to the server. Join in there. Chop it up. Get some ideas together. Work together. Collaborate. And really, I've learned that the best way I think to grow your channel is to collaborate with each other. So you come on me. So you come on my channel and I come on your channel. My husband might have a problem if you come on. Okay, y'all, please, let's get together. Join the Discord. Thank you for joining. Please like, subscribe if you find this informative. Let's do things together. Calls to action. We can make it happen. I love y'all. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Yes, yes. Love you all. Bye.